Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to solve the problem maximum square submatrix of size k. So in this video, I have covered two approaches. First of all, the brute force, and the second one, which is the a little bit optimized one. Okay. So first of all, let's understand what's the question is asking. So we have given the question, given a n cross n grid matrix of integer where values can be negative. Find the maximum sum among all possible k cross k subgrids. So what exactly we have given? We have given a matrix and a value k. So we have to find out these subgrids such that its sum should be maximum. Okay. So let's suppose we are on 1, then we have to make a k cross k subgrid, means k cross k square we have to make, and then calculate the sum of the grid and press the maximum one. Okay, this is the question we have to ask him. So if you talk about the brute force one, which is quite simple, we will starting from two loops uh, for tracing the for iterating on the grid, and then calculating the sum of each k cross k subgrid, and then update our maximum. So here you can see the brute force one. So we have initialized the maximum with the minus infinity and integer n equals to mat dot length, which is the length of the matrix. Okay, here we have 4. Okay, then we have again two loops. The outer loop I equals 0, I is less than n minus k, I plus plus, and for the inner loop j equals 0, j is less than equals to n minus k, j plus plus. See, we have taken here n minus k. Why so? Because if we are on 1, then we can only trace till the n minus k, which is 4 minus k, means 4 minus 3, which means 1. So we can go till then 1 and 2, because if we are on 2, then this will be completely covered by this square. Okay, so that's why we have taken n minus k. Now this is simple, and we make current sum, and let's suppose we are on index 1, and take the sum of all the elements of the square this way, make another variable L and M, then take the current sum and just updating the maximum. Okay, at the end, we have written the maximum. If I submit this, then it will give me TLE. So why so? Because let me submit. Yeah, see. So it giving me TLE. Why so? Because we have given the constraint over there. The value of n is 1000. Okay, and we are using the two nested loop, which is causing for the n square, and again this is running for k time, and again this is also running for k times. So the overall time complexity, if I calculate, so this is coming around big O of n square times k square. Okay, so this is the overall time complexity is coming. So how can we optimize this time complexity? So one basic idea I have, sorry. Okay, so the one basic idea I have, what I'm going to do, we are checking for each subgrid. Okay, and here we need to check sum for all the subgrids. See, if we are taking this one, let's suppose this one, 1 minus 8 3, 2 minus 3 8, minus 1 4 10. This grid I am taking. Okay, then if I'm going to the next grid, then again I need to calculate this one. Okay, so why not doing something like this, so that suppose this is the grade and we want this grade sum. How we can do this? We can add these values and remove these values, so we will get this sum. In simple term, I have created a website for that. Okay, see, This is the our grid first of all. So our idea is basic. This is the sliding window kind of problem. Okay, in a 2D grid. So here we have this grid. We will first of all calculate this sum. Okay. Then what we will do? We will add this one and remove this one. Okay. We will add this one and remove this one. So by this we will able to calculate the next grid sum. Okay. Then we can update it max sum. Okay. So this is we can do. So by this operation we will able to optimize this till we go of n square times k. Okay. So let's see the code of this. Let me comment out this code. Okay. So first of all, here we have calculated the value of n, then again initialize the maximum, then a loop for assessing each row. Okay, means this row, this row, this row, this row. Okay, we will assess each row. Then we make current sum and we will calculate the sum of first grid. Okay, in the first row we will calculate the sum of the first grid. Okay, of size k in each row. So we have make a function, I mean, we make a loop for each row, and then for each row, we will first of all calculate the sum of the grid. Okay, now we will update our maximum. Now we have to perform three operations. What? Adding, removing, and maximizing. Means updating this operation. Adding, removing, and then updating our answer. Okay, so this we have to do iteratively for each row. So what we have done? We make a loop for j equals to 1 till then j is less than n minus k plus j plus plus. Means from we are iterating on the row. Okay. Now here we have taking starting as j minus 1. Ending means j plus k minus 1. Means if we are on this grid, if we have j equals to 1, then we want the next grid sum. So how we can do this? Remove this one means j minus 1 and add j plus 1, j plus k plus 1. Okay. So this is end equals to j plus k plus 1. Now this is loop for adding these elements starting from row equals to I, row is less than I plus k, and we will check row is less than n, and then row plus plus. Then we will add current sum, means we are adding these elements into the subgrid. In the same way, we have variable start, and then again loop, we will remove these elements, then we will update our maximum. So all this we have to perform. At the end, we will return our maximum. So let's see the simulation. Okay, this is the complete. See, initially we have this and maximum is 0. Okay, we will just as we enter on the next, then we have the sum of this grid is 16. Okay, so here you can see that as well. Yeah, so we have sum of this grid 16. Now the next task we have to move to the next column. So how we can do this? This we will add this one, and in the next task we have to remove this one, means remove these numbers. So just remove this one, current sum minus matrix row star. Okay, so we will remove all these. Okay, this happened. So our then we will update our maximum. Then we can go to the next. Now our maximum is 18. Okay, this happened. Then we will move to the next row in this way. Then again we calculate the sum here. So it's again 18 because it's not much. Okay, again we will add this one and remove this one. Okay, so we will remove this, then we will again update, so the total sum is coming, max sum is coming 20. Okay, then at the end we will return max sum. Okay, so in this way we can solve the problem. I hope you like this video. If you are new in into the channel, then please make sure you subscribe and like the video. Thank you, thanks for watching.